their back feet by the massive stone form, the statue of Belgora proved to be a golem, anti-magical properties and all. Despite the tight space for its size, the monstrous construct attempted to trample the party over, while a weighted aura pulsed from its heavy form. But through coordinated, retreating tactics, the heroes were able to keep the threat at spear's reach and whittle it down into defeat. With relief of their survival and a quick route to Otari found in the final teleportation circle, the heroes pressed on into an odd chamber that contained twin pools of roiling magma. And when the massive, fiery scorpions began to crawl out, Raphael thought fast and raised a curtain of invisibility for the heroes to escape. Presuming nothing of value beyond another test surpassed was left behind, the heroes pressed on yet again, entering a looping hallway lined with alcoves, which in turn were filled with old machinery and some with strange glowing globes. And just as Raphael's knowledge through the Shaika was pressed against its limits, revealing this to be an awful place of soul extraction, a glinting glass form came down a hall towards them, all cutting edges and uncaring march.
What's going on, listeners? Freaks, freakettes, freakazoids. Welcome back to Stemming the Tide.
I feel seen.
The three genders.
That's right.
Not a single one more.
That's all you get, baby. At least in the zoo.
It's a trinary in this.
This is trinary. Scotty in the zoo in the morning.
All right, motherfuckers. And that's for my cast members, not the listeners. You might get one later, though. Who knows? See how spicy I'm feeling. So, I was thinking, as I'm known to do, scratching the noodle, trying to wrinkle up this smooth brain.
I don't know about known, but yeah.
So, you know hobbies, right?
When people look at our Instagram, they think the guy who runs this stinks. Is that what they're thinking?
He scratches his noodle, that's for sure.
Wrinkles the brain.
Hey, quit derailing me. Hobbies. People have them. If you don't have them, that's a red flag. You should have at least one. It could be listening to this podcast, though. So say less then, I guess.
Well, I know it's not James' hobby, so.
Yeah, he doesn't listen to this shit.
So if you want to get into a hobby because you're a red flag with no hobbies, what's a hobby that you'd like to get into? And has there ever been a hobby that you wanted to get into, but the barrier to entry was too high? Like being a fighter pilot. And, that's
a hobby?
Fighter pilot as a hobby.
I like to go out on the weekend and just down some MiGs, you know.
Did I fucking stutter?
That's a pro bono expat mercenary. That's what that is.
No, it's a track fighter jet.
I do it for the thrill of the game.
That's right, baby. Okay, so Cam, why don't you let her rip?
So I really just want to get more into making. I have a ton of like DIY level tools, but I would love to like get into like serious making, like learning to weld and like being able to make cabinets, like a full big ass table saw and all that kind of shit. I have enough right now that I can like make shelves and, you know, do really basic shit, but I would love to just have like a shed and just, you know, be able to like go nuts, just, you know, build all sorts of crazy shit.
Hell yeah. That'd be so tight.
And it's money. Money is the barrier.
Yes,
to entry,
right.
Yeah. Valid.
James, you are a man of many hobbies.
Yeah. Well, I try to be. It's really just, I think 4 now, but archery. I've wanted my entire adult life to get into archery, and the travel time, because I don't own a car or anything like that, and the cost has always just been this huge barrier to entry for me. There's this new archery place that opened up just a few blocks from me. It's like within walking distance, but you have to take an intro class, and it's like $400 to start, and they're booked up all the way through the fall. So just stuff like that's been difficult.
That's a pain in the ass. Hey, speaking of archery, I have a bow, and I started archery at nothing but a community rec center. So as a man of the library, maybe you also are a man of community rec centers. You could maybe find it there.
Yeah, that's a great idea. I'll look into that for sure.
Mm-hmm. Next question, James. Left eye or right eye dominant?
Ooh.
I genuinely don't know. My eyes are pretty similar, but one of them is definitely weaker than the other, but I don't know which one it is. I think my left eye is my strong eye.
Let me use my strong eye.
Here, on the camera really quick, I'm just gonna flex, and you close one eye or the other and tell me which one has more definition.
Oh, God.
How about I take my glasses off so this is a fair experiment. My right eye's stronger.
Okay. Yeah, but which arm of mine is stronger? I'm sorry, I was in this for a different
Oh, you're
reason.
right.
Oh, you're right-handed, so it's the right.
Nice. I always knew we needed more noodles on this podcast. Here we go. Duncan.
So rude. That was a barn burn.
Oh boy. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I've wanted to get into recently. I mean, some listeners may know, but I quit drinking a few years ago, and since then have really actually started to enjoy hobbies for the first time in a long time. So,
Oh yeah.
just the big one that I'd like to do is over my shoulder here. There is a classical guitar in the guitar case behind me. It was my grandfather's. I want to fix it up and learn how to play it. Largely because I'm trying to get away from the piano a little bit. Like, I kind of feel like I'm almost spoiled for choice with how much there is to do on a piano. So I'm trying to like pare it back a little. Like I picked up the drums. I've been doing pretty well at those. Sorry, drummers, but you're just hitting stuff with sticks, and I got the fucking basics down.
Uncharted North does not resemble that remark.
It's super true. I play drums professionally, and it absolutely is true. You are just hitting things with sticks.
But I mean, like to learn some of the contemporary stuff, I want to get into like the physicality behind, you know, why things are written the way they are, why drums are written, you know, for a drum kit, and guitar licks are written for a guitar. So that's one. And then the other thing in the outdoors is I want to learn how to pilot drones, but that's big cost investment and a big, like, I don't know. I don't want to hit an airplane. And
yeah, the regulations around here are real tight. Like you can't really fly them in the lower mainland.
No, I do see a bunch of like cool drone stuff around here, and like especially since coming here, there's just so much fucking amazing landscape to see. But I don't know. It's just it'll be fun once I do start going down it, but I know once that door opens, it'll be like pretty all-encompassing for a while.
Yeah, I know that feeling. You'll have fun with classical guitar too. Just grow your nails out of touch.
See, that kind of comes at odds with the piano though, because like I gotta keep them super, super short to keep playing the piano, and I do play the piano like every day just as a
Yeah,
kind of
your nails
relaxer,
will crack and bleed on the piano if you don't keep them short. It's like they can be really rough on you. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a thing.
That's hot. Freeman.
Yes, I'm here too. What would you like?
Thoughts on hobbies?
Yeah, just start this episode.
Oh, hobby. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a big fan
Moving
of segways.
My hobby
is segways.
is figuring out
Fighter
segues.
pilot.
I've yet to find any satisfaction in the hobby, but I'm not a man of many hobbies or anything, but I've breached into some avenues that are just similar to what we're doing here. Like I can relate to what Dunk is talking about at the very least. Switching instruments. I remember for a long time. I started with piano. I'm not a great musician. I'm not a great pianist. But I remember like trying with a lot of effort to try and translate, like say a guitar part to the piano and thinking to myself that I'm just not good enough to make this work. But then you hit a certain point when you switch instruments, you realize that some things just work with this instrument and not with the other, so like when I switched to the accordion, love playing the accordion. It's just easy and quick to pick up and down. But when I first started, it was a big learning curve for a hobby, to just like as a hobbyist for musical instruments, because when you hold the button down, it doesn't continue out and resonate the sound until it's gone. There is no pedal for sustain or resonance. You have a bellows to work with, and it is a reed instrument, despite the fact that I'm playing one with a keyboard on it. It's in no way the same instrument. And so I always thought it was kind of a cool thing to realize about a hobby of mine that I had put to use, like say via the dinner theater I used to work at. I used to kind of do professional stuff in a way. It was always really a hobby. And so maybe I have more experience with like transferring the skill of one hobby to a similar one, and you realizing just how different something can be despite the similarity. That's always really stood to me as a kind of a fascinating thing, Playing these games just reminds me of all the time I spent in video games. I always preferred co-op games, and I always preferred story-forward RPGs. I have no desire anymore. I've completely sworn off competitive games. I never enjoyed them. I don't like them. I won't play them ever again.
A lot of crossover in those two genres. Multiplayer, large story-forward RPGs.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, especially co-op, and I feel like to me that have had that hobby of playing video games for so many years, reminding myself that time enjoyed is not time wasted, because you have that self-conscious kind of idea for so many years in our generation of that video games are a waste of your time. But for me, it is probably the best foundation for why I feel like I am a competent GM, because I am not against all of you. I am here to be part of the narrative. To me, it is not a competitive space in any capacity. And when you guys succeed, I get excited. When you guys get new things, I get excited. Sure, when I don't get to use the cool ability of a creature, I get disappointed, but I am happy for the success of all of you. So yeah, my hobbies I feel like I take on new ones, but they definitely seem to just gravitate from the ones I've always known. And I'm not very well self-disciplined to just latch onto a new one.
That was some pretty amicable GM talk from someone who's probably about to do some terrible shit to us, but
and has killed how many characters? He loves the cooperative spirit of helping us build our new characters. I
do love that too.
I know. You've killed so many just so you could be a part of the process. You never get to be a player, so you're like, here's my chance.
One of those behind the scenes things that I have a heavy hand in every new character that comes in, and I can't help myself.
Well, that was very nice and very sweet. I don't agree at all. All I want to do is burn Barn to the ground. The hobby I want to get into is Western martial arts so I can grab a sword and cut Barn up in real life. And speaking of cutting people up, let's get into this fucking combat, baby.
Western martial arts like mall ninja shit? Or?
No, like HEMA, historical European martial arts with like half swording, wrestling, and things like that, I'm assuming.
Yes, correct.
Parkour.
It's French listeners. That's French listeners. You heard it here first. Okay, so we're going to jump into combat here. Just a little refresher for everyone that they've waltzed into another room that has got some diabolical machines or alcoves within it. I don't remember if anyone remembers what they were exactly. But the most important thing coming to the forefront is the sudden image of this creature coming down the hall towards them, which is a rather menacing looking, sharp, jagged edge.
This might be the edgiest monster we fought.
Yeah, all right. I know you have no hero points, so you can have one. You can have one for that.
I'm empty. I'm sorry.
Go
I'm
for it.
reaching. I don't normally.
It's like a medieval version of Arnold as Mr. Freeze.
Oh shit! That is perfect, Scott.
That's pretty good too. How many hero points do you have? Yeah, I go one. I'm feeling generous. You're all scared, so maybe I should just give you some. Anyone else got any puns? Hilarious comparisons?
I did mine last week.
James and Dunk really flubbing it this week. Okay.
I just like living on the edge with only one hero point.
Yeah, no, that's not worth it at all.
Damn, reverse psychology.
Let's roll for initiative. What do y'all got?
I got a 33.
38.
I'm going to throw it out there. I've been scouting a lot recently. I know we're between sessions right now, but I'm like 90% sure I potentially would have said that I was.
Okay, if it comes into the play of changing initiative, I'll keep it in mind.
I like how that was as non-committal as my saying I did it.
Yeah,
He met that energy and matched
trying
it.
to match you. Yeah, beat for beat, my friends. Again, it's not me versus you. What'd you get, Scoot?
32.
Assuming you scouted.
Cheers.
I can see the number, I'm asking for the listener's sake. And James?
Are these from any plane other than the material plane?
Negatory.
Okay. Are they an aberration?
Negatory times 2.
Okay. Rough destabilizes the timeline with an 18, so 32 initiative.
32. A genuine 32. Got you.
Yes. 19 plus 13 because of my minor curse.
Okay. All right. Top of the order is Nirkash, who is back away from the door and can't actually see the enemies.
Which?
But perhaps here's the gentle whimper of Agent Shuni in front of him.
Nick's gonna delay.
Classic. Barrel.
I mean, most of the time I'd run right in there and get punched in the fucking mouth, so I don't know.
Yeah, actually quite not classic, actually.
I can see 2.
Yep. One to the right, one to the left.
What would the knowledge check be?
You are looking at Arcana or Crafting.
All right, I'll throw a crafting out there and just hope.
Okay.
31.
Success. Lowest DC on these is going to be Will, and I will give you your one option of your choice for offense, defense, passives, so on and so forth.
Immunities.
Immunities. Long list of what you probably all rightfully presume are
Construct. Yeah.
construct immunities. Yeah, bleed, death effects, disease, doom, drained, fatigued, healing, mental, non-lethal. Paralyzed, poison, sickened, spirit, unconscious, vitality, void.
All right.
And sorry, you know these are golems.
Okay.
Yeah, they have their own version of anti-magic.
Did I roll high enough to get that, or do I need to make another check for that one?
You chose immunities, so
That's fair.
yeah.
I didn't know if they were golems or not for sure. Go ahead and raise shield.
Okay.
And then last action. I don't have any single action stuff. Yeah, that's it. I'll just burn that action.
Okay.
Yep, that's it.
You could always roll another Recall Knowledge at a higher DC.
I don't want to up the DC for Ruff because Ruff has Arcana way more trained, and so yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So he will do a recall knowledge with Arcana.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 29, so probably not.
That's actually a meet to beat.
Hey.
Oh, shit.
So I'll give you second lowest save is Reflex. So Will lowest, Reflex second. And then I assume you want to know the anti-magic.
Yeah, you're goddamn right.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So Golem anti-magic, they will be harmed by sonic damage. They are healed by fire. And they are slowed by cold. And I don't think it's going to come into play, but should anyone have the Shatter spell, they would take on the full effects of that spell.
Cool.
Which is normally only targets a unattended object, but these things count as that for that spell's sake.
Intriguing.
Okay.
And in case it's not obvious, they're made of glass.
That is super cool.
Mm-hmm. Actually, and I guess I'll point out one other thing, since you just succeeded in 2 in a row. I'll give you one extra thing. It's not much to go on, but these are variants of a glass golem, and so they may have a more unique ability of some kind.
Plexiglass golems? No.
Blister.
Glass blown.
Okay. He will spend his next 2 actions doing a ray of frost at the one he can just barely see around the corner.
Okay.
That's a 22 to hit.
That's a miss.
Plus or minus any cover, yeah. Okay, that's him.
Okay.
They are glass golems, harmed by sonic, healed by fire, and slowed by the cold.
And then, but you miss. I love it. Harold, what do you got?
Okay. I don't remember if I had the cleaver or the throwing hammer in my hand, because I was using the throwing hammer earlier. So,
Do you normally go into fights with cleaver or hammer?
cleaver.
Yeah, you had time to switch, so
Sick. Okay. Harold is like, glass golem. My God. And then we'll move into the room. Oh, Jesus. Can I go here?
yep.
So he's kind of like up in an alcove for the listeners, just so he can see this motherfucker. And I'm going to exploit vulnerability. All right. So that is a 25.
Success.
And I'm going to go with breach resistances. So I'm going to choose adamantine. So he strikes a piece of adamantine that comes off his belt onto his cleaver and will bypass. So that's 1. That is 2.
Okay.
And then the last one, he is going to give Nirkaj guidance. That's right. I cast a spell.
Okay. Oh my god.
Ooh, is it a tattoo?
That's a rare one.
That I got from like a ring or something like that. It's just, I now have,
Oh, Ring of the Occult or whatever.
yeah, that one or the other one. I got 6 spells now and I never use any of them. So, you know what, baby? Let's fucking go.
Time is now.
All right. Guidance on Nirkaj.
And Nirkaj, feeling that guidance, will jump
Bam.
on in.
He's going to jump into the order. Okay.
Get on after him there, Nick.
Start with a 10-foot stride to be just between Beryl to the south and Harold to the north. And take a, let's assume, bludgeoning strike to the one 10 feet to the east.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, because Harold would have understood its resistances using breach defenses, so it is not just adamantine, it is also bludgeoning, actually. So Harold could it could take advantage of one, but would have learned both.
Cool.
Nick, go ahead and bludgeon this thing to pieces.
39 to hit.
39 is a crit.
Hell yeah.
We love that.
Big old crit, yeah.
So that is 40 damage, 30 bludge, and 10 sonic.
Okay, so I gotta adjust this a little bit.
Yeah, you don't like that.
Yeah, so 30 bludgeoning, so you're bypassing its resistances. And then the sonic is actually going to do different damage. Can you roll me 66, please?
Ooh,
Shatter him. Shatter him.
22.
22 points of extra damage. You smack this thing real hard with the back end of your spear, and you can see it start to splinter and crack across its whole body.
Hell yeah. And so you are now rooted.
Oh, yep. Okay, rooted. Thank you.
Wait,
Immobilized.
golem magic?
Oh, yeah. We covered this before, didn't we? Yeah, it's going to be immune to
Yeah,
that.
you didn't. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while, but yeah.
Oh, what about the deafened? That's magic too, yeah.
Yeah.
Clumsy, I think, should still go in
Clumsy should still go through, yeah. So, especially since you've just spider cracked its body. It's like starting to function really oddly.
What is this thing Rain made of? Because he is clumsy.
Yeah, well, let's just do a map -5 because that seemed effective. 32 to hit.
32 will hit.
Hell yeah. So a further 11 bludge and 3 sonic.
Yeah, roll me 66 again.
Oh, fuck. This is going to be an effective attack, huh? Another 25.
Yeah. Another 25.
Jesus
okay.
Christ.
Mad damage. Yep.
So it's the same damage,
I love this
critter
golem
now?
rules. It's so cool.
Yeah.
Correct. It's a flat number of dice.
Hot damn.
Wicked. Yeah, so you all take your time to understand what's happening and set yourself up as quickly as you can and leave Nick to start pounding away at this thing, and it's doing a good job. That's your turn?
That's my turn.
Okay. The one in the back is going to... and by back, I mean you're all facing the one to the east. The one to the west is going to, it's its turn, and it's going to go ahead and shamble on in towards Nick.
Okay, I'm going to take a strike with my first reaction as it comes into
Yep.
reach. 32
Mm-hmm. 32 hits.
for 12 bludge and 19 sonic.
And 19 sonic. Okay, wicked.
Is it going to keep coming? Like, because if it takes another step, I'll use my second reaction at it.
No, it's gonna just come right up in your goodies. So just the one reaction. So this is actually I was reading some rules recently or watching some videos and stuff, and the trigger for a reaction always triggers after the action has been finalized, has finished, with the exception of movement from square to square. So in this case, I would say no for rough because the reaction for the movement has to be before they moved, and it's too awkward of a swing to make. So, but if it was like a stand up from prone from this position, I would allow it.
I think I misunderstood how I was going to be able to do that. I wanted to use both of my reactions as it was coming towards me, but I can really only use it as it was leaving the space 10 feet away. And
Correct.
5 feet.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
It's leaving, not entering. Opposite of difficult terrain, actually. Keep that in mind. So this thing runs up to Nick. Nick just spins around and smacks this one as it's coming towards him in a flurry of blows, almost. And then this thing suddenly it just waltzes into the midst of all of you, and this wave of baleful light just glistens off of its body and spreads out in every direction. And I need you all to roll me a will save.
I'm pretty good at those, but I roll really bad.
31.
26.
Also 31.
25.
Okay. You all succeeded, and you are all unaffected. You all just, like, suddenly, out of instinct, avert your gazes, and this baleful light just spreads it across the room, and you get the feeling that would have hurt the retinas had you not responded accordingly. And next up, let's see here. You see another one of these golems come marching around the hallway behind the one that just came at you. Spending all 3 actions to get even close. And then next up is the one that Nick has been absolutely devastating, and it's going to step forward. And it will swing a weapon at swing its bladed limb. Yeah, it's just like this edged, like kind of mace, like Morningstar almost looking fist. 39 to hit.
At Nick?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay.
I think that's a crit, bud.
I've got a 30 AC, bud.
You're flanked, bud.
Okay, that's going to be a dodge away as a reaction, so it is still just going to be a hit.
Nice.
Oh, wait, no. I'm off guard, so I've got 28. Yeah, no, that doesn't work. Never mind.
Oh, you can't do it off guard.
Well, no, I can do it, but it only raises my AC by 1.
Okay. Gotcha.
If it matters,
Yeah.
when this is happening, I present my amulet. And so I'm just going to be giving Nick resistance 2 plus my level, which is 12.
Okay. So the amount of damage I rolled is 32. So you're going to take 20.
Okay.
But you'll also take 1d6 bleed as this thing slices into your skin somewhere between the scales.
Like the feet?
Hey, that's my bad.
Yeah, just like between the scales, just like the feet. And then it's going to swing a second time for a 26 to hit. It's going to miss.
And misses.
And then you can hear the now familiar stomps of yet another one of these creatures coming in from the other side. So now you have 2 on each side, basically.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Yeah. Top of the order with Barrel.
Rough, if you would be so kind as to just scoot away, and we'll delay.
Okay. Rough?
Yeah, he'll do that. He'll start with a 2-action Ray of Frost spell strike
Okay. Against the one... Which one?
on the one directly in front of him.
Directly in front of him. Okay.
26 to hit.
26 will hit. However, this thing is going to use a reaction. And I need to know if a 31 meets or beats your spell save DC.
It does, yes.
Okay, so rolling a success on an acrobatics check, it will, let's see here, what level is your spells right now?
This is a cantrip, so
Rank
That's
5.
heightened. 5?
yeah.
So I'm obviously dealing with counteract rules here, so no more than one higher. I don't know why, because we don't use it often enough. I never have it nailed down in my head. I know that I've succeeded, but I'm counteracting if the spell, if so long as it's no more than one higher than the rank of my ability, which is what my level. Yeah, my level half rounded down, right?
Yes.
And you're casting this at level 5? Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, my counteract fails.
Okay.
So it tried to counteract. It succeeded, but didn't actually counteract it. So go ahead and roll your damage. Or actually, you can't roll your damage. Don't bother roll your damage. It's not going to take damage, but it will suddenly become slowed 1.
Okay. Next action, he will stride 10 feet back, provoking, if that's a thing that they do.
It does not swing at you. Okay, Harold.
All yours, Barrel.
Barrel will step back in
Okay.
and use 2 actions to cast Howling Blizzard.
Oh boy. Okay, and this is conal, and you're going to the west here.
To the west.
Yeah,
I'm
there
gonna
you
get
go. I
both of
see
them.
it. Okay, wicked.
A rime of frost forming on Nick's scales
Yeah.
as Beryl just exhales through her mouth between her hands, and it turns into a flurry of snowflakes.
Okay, let's go ahead and. Oh yeah, so this is not. This is a cone, so you don't target a creature. So, yeah. So unless they roll a critical success on this, they're going to be slowed, both of them.
Yep.
25 and a 20.
Failures for both.
Okay.
And then last action, Beryl will go ahead and attempt to trip the one to her northwest. Ooh, 24.
Not going to do it.
Nah, it was worth a try.
Yeah.
That is all 3 of the actions.
Okay. Now Harold.
Harold is going to use intimidating glare against
Immune to mental. You know
shit.
they are.
Never mind. Here I go trying to do something different. I'm an idiot.
Just reflects off them when you get scared of yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, Harold is going to strike out with the cleaver. Here we go, baby. You know what time it is. Yucky. 4 on the die. For a 24.
Nope.
Okay, he will hack away again because he feels bad about that. Yucky. 7 on the die for a 23.
Is there an
Negatory.
echo in this room?
It's a very long, delayed echo.
And we'll strike out one last time because you know what? Fucking whatever.
Fucking golems, baby.
21.
Just slowly going down and down and down in totals. Nope.
Okay, bye.
Dear Kosh, you seem to be the champion of this fight so far.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Feeling pretty boxed in with one on either side of them. Gets to pull out quick reversal. So I will take a strike at each one of them. Starting with the one on the right. 31 to hit.
That hits.
For 13 bludge. And
Okay.
28 sonic.
God damn.
Fuck, you roll so high on that.
Yep. Okay.
And then with the quick reversal, because I'm flanked, I get to make a second melee strike against the other one with no map penalty. And a +1
Oh, sick.
circumstance bonus because I've got the sweep trait.
Nice.
29 to hit.
That hits.
Hell yeah. So that's 17 bludge and 27 sonic.
God damn.
Wow. Ripping the battlefield up.
Somebody check those dice. Somebody check those dice.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. And now I assume your map is at full.
Yeah, well, yeah, one of those strikes counted against the map. So, normal ass map. And there's one behind this guy that I can't see, like right here-ish.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, he's just gonna take a swing to the one to the right. It's gonna be close to dead anyways. 27.
27. Sorry, against which one?
The one to the right.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that hits.
Hell yeah.
Is it still clumsy, or the clumsy would have come off
I think it was just one round.
It comes off at the end of this one.
end of next turn or the start of next turn? Actually, you know what? It hits anyway. I'm asking too much yet.
Okay.
And yeah, you could describe your kill on that one. It's got 6 HP left.
So he's just like banging this pole back and forth off of these things, and eventually, like, it glances off the one behind him, comes around and shatters, and then it kind of just like stops him in his place for a second.
I love the like your spear is like vibrating your hand for a second, like you just stuck it. And this thing just shatters into a million pieces.
One last map -10 here for a 16. You know what? Fine.
No. No dice. Sick. Okay, dead. That's near Koch's turn.
Mm-hmm.
You take 6 bleed. You want to roll me a recovery check?
17.
Okay, this fight's not as deadly as anyone thought it would be. But let's see here. The golem to the west, which, by the way, I will note, these are called Nimbaloth's Cutters. These are like a rare variant, so they're like a specialized one. Is going to, let's see, it's going to swing its weapon. Let's choose a target, shall we? It's going to be at Harold. 29 to hit.
Meat to beat.
Meat to beat, okay. And you're going to take...
Wait, but I am going to use my Amulet's Abeyance, so, but go ahead.
Okay. Well, it's going to be 14 damage.
Huh! 2 damage.
2 damage. Okay, so I'm going to apply it to you. Just take 12 back. Because it's just easier for me to apply that bleed.
Thank you.
So you're going to be 1d6 bleed. And then it's going to swing again at Barrel. With another arm at 23 to hit.
No.
And then it'll swing a third time.
No, it won't.
In its mindless... No, it won't because it's slowed. Thank you. That's the end of its turn. Starting to read each other's minds a little bit. No, it won't. Okay, I know why. Next up is going to be the one behind it, which is going to spend 2 of its actions casting another one of these baleful lights down all of the hallway here. So everyone, again, please roll me a will save. And yes, even rough, because this is a 60-foot emanation. It just bounces down around the corner into the hallway. It's massive.
It's okay. He critically succeeded.
Ooh, 4 on the die for a 20.
What we got? We got a critical success to Rough, so he's fine.
4 on the die for a 20.
Okay.
I use a hero point for a 28.
Okay. Success.
22.
And 22 is a fail.
I'm not doing a whole lot this fight. Let's be blinded about it.
Okay. So fail. You're actually going to be dazzled.
No, that's not so bad.
And same with Nick, going to be dazzled. So you'll have a DC 5 flat check to hit your targets. Trust me when I say the critical failure is much worse. Okay, and that's that creature's turn because it is also slowed. So it doesn't have another action. And then the fourth of these is going to step into its shattered partner space, triggering a reactor strike from Nick.
Okay. 28 to hit.
That hits. Flat check.
Success on the flat check. So 13
Sick.
bludge. And 21 sonic.
21 Sonic. Ripping up this battlefield. Gotta love a fighter, don't you? Okay, and then it will swing. It's going to be at Nick for 32 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay, you're going to take 18 damage plus bleed again. And then we're swinging at Nick again for a 26 to hit. That's not going to hit. Raphael, top of the order.
First action, he will activate the shifting rune on his longsword to turn it into a +2 striking cold iron hammer. So it does bludgeoning.
Mm-hmm.
And next 2 actions, he will do a reversing charge and strike out at the one directly in front of him.
Describe how you do this, please. I love this thing.
So Ruff hunkers down on like the balls of his feet, holds out the longsword, and the tip of it just turns into like a squared off hammer. And then, anime lines come out as he shoots forward, stops directly in front of this thing, swings at its kneecaps with a 30 to hit.
That hits.
That'll be 14 points of bludgeoning, and he just appears back in the space that he started in the same pose.
Wait, was there a shooting here just a moment? What?
Barrel's hair is just like fluttering in the weird wind of the underground. Like,
Yeah.
where did that come from?
Yeah. 2 action KO Ken.
I love it. Barrel, you're up.
Barrel dazzled. Still gonna just do her best to be a team player and is going to go ahead and try to trip. The one to the north, flat check, succeeded.
Mm-hmm.
That's a natural 20 for a 34.
Oh, come on. Okay.
Go ahead and take 2 bludgeoning damage.
Prone and 2 bludgeoning damage. Not resisted.
I think I got him.
It's amazing.
Oh, very edgy though.
Just hear this little tick.
We'll go ahead and do I step and try to trip around this corner? No, Freeman would never allow it. Raise a shield.
I wouldn't. It's true.
I know. And let's see. I guess that's all I can battle medicine Nick, or do I need to make a flat check for that?
It's a good question. All creatures are concealed from you. Creature, it's right around targeting. So,
Yeah, it doesn't have an attack roll, so I don't know.
when targeting you with an attack, spell, or other effect, does battle medicine say a target creature or anything?
You're holding a healer's kit. You patch up wounds even in combat. The target is then immune to your battle medicine.
Yeah. So target, I'll say you require a flat check. Yeah.
Okay. Then that is all of my actions.
Okay. Harold.
All right. With his first creature that he was exploiting the vulnerability of dead, he will exploit the vulnerability of the new one that has stepped up to Nick on the east side. It's 26, and
Another
I'm going to
success.
do the same breach defenses.
Okay.
So that's first action. Second action, Harold will flash the mirror and appear behind that creature.
So you said
Wha-bam.
mirror like Joe O'Brien.
Stepping into flanking. And then we'll strike
Beauty.
out with the cleaver.
I love it. Should have done this last time.
I couldn't. There was 2 in a row.
Oh, okay.
And that is a natural 1. Fuck it. I'm going to use my hero point. I don't
Not
give
your
a shit.
fight. Okay. Yep. Come on. Natural 20. Let's go.
Come on, baby. Ugh. 27 to hit flanking off guard.
Yeah, the hits.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Harold's in it.
That is a 22.
22. Yep. Bam. Awesome. You hit it. And, oh, I'm not sure this is appropriate or not. Oh, God.
Yes.
I don't know if that's, it just, Foundry just registered it as persistent bludgeoning damage.
I did just see that.
from
my
your wounding
wounding.
rune. I don't think that's doable.
It's like a crack forms in it and just starts spiderwebbing out.
Yeah. That's funny. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and remove that. Unless someone can find a rule reason why it should be there. I think it's rules not intended.
Rule of cool.
Yeah, have you considered?
Can you describe to me what persistent bludgeoning damage looks like, and how it functions? I'll rule cool of it. But
You got a scout, or do you want me to?
Oh, if you want to take the wheel, get in there.
All right, so the persistent bludgeoning looks like Harold burying his cleaver into the back of this creature and like this silicate like substance pouring out, and it's just constantly causing fractures further and further down the body as the silicate just like spills out of it, leaving a hollow vacuum.
I'll allow it.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself.
No, you could not
Thank you,
have.
Freeman.
Cam, you can have a hero point.
It's also glass, so it has a very low resonant frequency. So if you hit it at the right frequency, it should just start vibrating and not stop.
And then just
Yeah, I
more
saw it on
cracks, more cracks,
Mythbusters.
yeah.
Cleaver to glass.
Yeah.
That was a good episode.
Cleaver glass. Okay, anything else from you?
Probably just me taking persistent bleed damage. You can call me persistent bleed damage because I'm shredded.
You take 5 damage. Roll me a recovery check.
9.
9. Fail. Okay, Nick, you're up.
Nick.
Still surrounded, mostly.
Yeah, gonna deny some advantage again, starting with a strike to the east.
Do another reversal or no? You only have like one of those a day or something.
Oh, that's what I meant. Sorry, yeah, quick reversal. I
Okay.
got all of them that, as long as you got me flanked, I'm gonna reverse you quickly.
Yeah,
I
that's fair.
got the flat check and a 38 to hit.
Oh, yeah,
real-
that's a
real-
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Real quick, sorry. It does have the press trait, so you can do this on your second attack. You can't do it on the first.
Oh, for quick reversal?
Yeah, I knew there had to be something
Okay.
there.
Well, can I just make that a normal attack?
Yeah, it's a normal attack. That's fine. Yeah. So that's a crit.
Cool.
Which one did you hit? The one to the
The one to the
that's
east.
prone. One to the east. Okay. Okay. What'd
So
you get?
that's 30 bludge and 21 sonic.
Okay, 21 Sonic. Okay, both the one to the east and the one prone to your west are looking pretty crumpled and pretty cracked.
Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and use a quick reversal on both of them.
Ew.
Now we're talking.
Starting with the one to the east. Ugh. A 2 on the die for a 20.
Miss.
Yeah, that's fine. And then to the west, a 13 on the die for a 31.
Yep. Flat check.
Flat check succeeds.
Mm-hmm.
And you are going to take 12 bludge and 20 sonic.
Oh boy. Okay.
And then, because we can, we're going to attempt an advantageous assault on the one to the east.
Oh my god. This is just toying with my emotions.
I both failed the flat check and rolled a 22, so he just kind of bounces it off the wall.
Okay. All right, and you take 6 persistent
3 persistent.
bleed. 3. Oh yeah, you have resistance to that. Okay, and then flat check, please.
16.
Okay, keep succeeding on that. Okay, all right. So the guy to the west is going to, well, it's going to stand up, so it'll provoke.
31. Flat check succeeds.
Okay, describe your kill.
Just sees it move, turns back around. Like he just stopped moving, and then it starts moving, so he just like, "Wah!" Whips around, cracks it in the head, and it just shatters.
Okay, so it tries to stand up. Another shatter of glass, and then the one behind it immediately steps in and is going to start swinging. First one's going to be at barrel for a 38 to hit.
That will crit.
Okay.
Oh, 38. Never mind. Sorry. Yeah. It isn't a crit. I'm sorry. I have an AC of 30.
Oh, okay.
No, wait. My shield should not be I tripped and raised shield. Yeah, so it's not. It's not a crit. Sorry.
Yeah.
I forgot that I've been only using 2 actions. So
Yeah. All good.
my bad.
Oh,
18.
God. 18. Thank you. 18 points of damage plus 1d6 bleed.
Yeah, okay. I will go ahead and block some of that. Does Harold want to amulet?
Yes, I sure do. I was just waiting to cut in there. Using my amulet, so take off 12.
Okay. I don't know if they stack with the hardness.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Is this piercing, slashing, or?
It is slashing.
I think that I don't. It's hardness and resistance though, so I don't know if that.
Yeah, I think they stack. Yeah, you're basically
Okay, then I'll take no damage.
yeah. Awesome. Okay, no damage, no bleed. Perfect.
We'll look it up later.
Undo it. Yeah, look it up later, but I don't see why not. Yeah, it's your shield has the hardness, but you don't. But it's blocking damage for you. I don't know if that strictly specifies resistance or not. We'll have to look into it. Please do while you have time. And we'll swing one more time. Again against barrel. 23 to hit, misses. Now the dazzled should be gone, I believe. And I lost a little bit of track there, but that's okay. And we have the one to the east that is flanked, and it is going to go ahead and swing its weapon. It's going to be at Nick for a 35 to hit.
That hits.
It's going to be 12 damage plus the bleed. I don't think anyone has any reactions left to remove that. And it'll swing another time again against Nick for 27. That's going to be misses now. Yeah. And I guess it's got 3 attacks. It's a mindless golem. Let's go. Yeah, miss. So Nick is fending this thing off quite efficiently. It takes 5 persistent bludgeoning.
Hell yeah.
Which is ridiculous. And then recovery check, it critically fails. And Ruff, top of the order. It's you.
Ruff closes his eyes and with his free hand reaches into what appears to be the ether and
Can you even
makes
see
a
the
high
ether?
five with his future self to borrow time.
The
It's
fuck?
just like the Predator meme. They do a big old bicep handshake.
Yeah, it's just him in 6 seconds from now. So with those 4 actions, he is going to reversing strike twice.
Reversing strike twice? You could do that?
Yep, there's no flourish trait, no shit. I've spent the last since my
rounds
last turn
double-checking?
looking up. Yeah, checking.
Okay.
And the second one's a 23 to hit.
Okay. 38 is a crit. The 23 is a miss.
42 points of bludgeoning.
Yeah, baby.
Okay, I did this wrong. I get quickened, so what he actually does is 1 reversing charge and then stride up and attack. And those will be the four actions.
Gotcha.
Okay. I just noticed that in your feat it says you then teleport back to the square from which you began your snapback charge.
Yeah, so he started in this square,
Yeah.
shot forward, striked, appeared back, used his third action to stride forward, and his fourth quickened action to strike and miss.
I love it. Okay, crit
He had
damage was,
stunned
sorry.
one, though. 42
Oh,
bludgeoning.
now he stunned one. Okay, that's the downside. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is 42 bludgeoning. Big ol' hit. Awesome. That's your turn. Barrel, you're up.
Go ahead. And you know what? I just love tripping. I can't help myself. I see something and it's taller than me, and I don't like that. So
I met Kevin in real life. The first thing I did
another
was
natural 20.
natural 20 me to the bar floor. That's what I remember. Yeah.
For 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Their partner went around behind you and
Tabletop.
Yeah, I just did it. Yeah, caught me by surprise. Okay, down, prone, 6 damage, wicked. What else you got?
Oh, damn it. I really wish my boots did sonic damage instead of force. I would definitely stomp this fucker in the face right now. But unfortunately, that won't do anything, and coolness isn't important. So,
No, it's not. We hate
Yeah,
coolness
Barrel
here.
will just go ahead. Barrel will go
Scoot's
ahead.
too cool for this
and-
podcast, actually. We can't.
bite
I
the
don't know why we
tuning
keep him on.
fork.
Yeah, bite the tuning fork. Jesus Christ. Barrel will use the boots, smashing the heel into the ground, and jump over here to provide flanking for when this thing does attempt to stand up.
Okay.
And that is 2 actions, last action, raise shield.
Okay, you're lucky enough that the ceilings here are 15 feet high. Harold, you're up. What do you got? Now we've got a nice line of flanking where it's Barrow, Gollum, Nick, Gollum, Harold.
Harold strikes out
That's the way we like it.
with the cleaver. 23 to hit. Strikes out again. 19 to hit.
Oh my god.
Gonna need to sharpen that blade.
Scott, there are other numbers on the die. Roll higher.
I only roll the ones I like. And then I will use my last action to intensify vulnerability.
Okay. Which does what again? I never remember.
I get to do other cool shit with my implements.
Cool. In that case, take 3 persistent bleed and roll me recovery.
Fan and 13.
Fail. Nick.
Nick, leg's getting a little bit stiff from standing in the same place for so long, but he's just gonna go ahead and strike out to the east, a 25 to hit. Ugh.
You gotta get more. You gotta get more of that Bruce Lee fancy footwork in to relieve the muscles.
One may assume so.
25 hits flanking.
Oh, hell yeah. I just can't lose. 17 bludge,
This is to the east or west. Sorry.
east.
Okay.
17 bludge and 19 sonic.
Yeah, this gotta be killed.
I mean, he's just kind of getting used to it now that every time he hits them, he expects like some shattering. So he's just like, ugh. He hits it with the haft of his spear,
Yeah.
then turns to the next
More glass
one.
in everyone's eyes.
Yeah, safety squints on a 38 to hit the next one.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's a crit.
One would assume 30 bludge plus
One would assume.
17
Bastard.
sonic.
Yep. 17 Sonic. Okay.
And I'm at minus 10 because fun. Oh, there's a nat 1, so he got a little bit of glass in his eye, and he's like,
Oh,
trying
there
to
you
dig
go.
it out.
Okay. Just gonna shake that out. Okay, brings us to the final dude. You take 4 persistent bleed.
One persistent bleed,
I
nat
assume
20 on the
1 persistent bleed.
recovery.
Nat 20. Oh my god. Shaking that shit off like it's nothing this whole combat. This thing will stand up, provoking 2 reactive strikes.
30.
Please tell me you can kill it. Okay. Rough?
27.
Okay, between the two of you, I'm pretty sure you got this, but let's roll some damage real quick.
14 bludge, 16 sonic.
19 bludge. But isn't the sonic just like a flat set amount of d6s?
He keeps rolling 66 to cover it, yeah.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah. from round one. So Nirkaj gets in there, weakens this thing with some bludgeoning and sonic, and Nick, or Ruff, I'll give you the chance to describe your kill, since Nick got them all.
Ruff, a little tired, just like full backswing over the shoulder hammer chop, just drops this hammer sword onto this thing and just shatters its torso.
Perfect. Deadski. Combat over.
This entire fight, I've just been imagining the Stone Cold Steve Austin sound of broken glass. Just every time one of them goes down.
And as combat ends, this little gilded portal opens and a little Shuni paw comes through, and Ruff turns and does the predator shake.
Nice.
Because he's no longer stunned one.
Wicked. All right. Combat over. Required some coordination, but wasn't exactly the largest danger ever. Tight quarters. Sometimes it just slows everything down. Sometimes it's really not your advantage, and sometimes it's really goes against you. But you guys all played it off really well. Harold, roll me a flat check.
5.
A real quick point of order. Harold has a preserving Aeon Stone, so that time he took 3 damage, it should have blocked it all, and that would end the bleed.
Harold. It's fine. We can all recover up real quick. Yeah.
Nice.
Combat over.
Good
Glass
looking out.
shattered everywhere. And you are in these sort of strange alcove-ridden hallways, like I described before, with these odd standing racks with like straps on them and occult machines. I think I might have given something away to Ruff on a roll, but James, perhaps you want to check your notes to let me know, remind me what I told you.
Yeah, these were standing racks where failed neophytes would have been strapped and then degraded with these old occult machines. They extracted their souls and put them into crystal globes.
Mm-hmm. And you could see Harold, like right where he's standing, he turns around to kind of survey the area, perhaps expecting more creatures. And there is a globe right next to him that seems to still be intact with a sort of ethereal glow within it. I could accept some checks here. Occultism, religion, and surely Ruff could roll one of the lores as well.
Ooh, so, moving right along then, I would like to fucking roll esoteric lore on this thing. 33.
Yeah, you would very much guess, especially based on what Ruff has revealed, that within this crystal globe resides a spirit of someone killed centuries ago. You also know that such an object is worth a certain amount of money to what you might consider to be unsavory in their trade of souls. But you could sell it, technically.
Harold picks it up and looks inside. What does it look like?
Just a swirling glow.
Maybe if we feed it to Duffy, he'll turn into a real boy.
I still think it's the spirit of Otari.
There is nothing to the naked eye that can reveal to you, like, you know, anything.
Harold smashes it on the ground.
Smash it on the ground. Beautiful. You smash it on the ground, and you feel the blessing of Pharasma come upon you. And you gain the minor boon of Pharasma.
Be free, even though you were a piece of shit in your life.
That's a bit harsh.
Excuse me. It was trying to get in the fucking cult of Nimbleoth, whoever this person was.
You may recall that the cult of Nimbleoth was the sort of place where people who had lost everything might go. People with no hope, Not just criminals, not just horrible ne'er-do-wells, but people with nothing left. Desperate people. So you don't know. I'm not saying it's not a horrible person, but you don't know. Maybe you presume that judgment is reserved for Pharasma.
Hey man, victims are the easiest ones to blame.
God damn it.
Remember, they were so bad at being a Nimbaloth acolyte that they ended up in that orb to begin with. That alone should be praiseworthy, even if their intentions were misguided.
Well, I never said I was no judge. But they're free now.
Do any of you see a way further into the temple from up there? Or do we need to make our way back to the Whispering Lady?
I do believe to the east and to the west there are. Oh, sorry, Butcher. I did not mean to step on your toes.
Oh, my apologies. I just was merely gonna say that without Ruff in this room, I can't see shit.
Oh, I can see plenty well.
I'm a little more reserved about stepping through all of the broken glass, not having boots on.
Oh, and Beryl looks down at her metal feet, just stomp, 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 stomp.
Beryl, what do your dwarf eyes see?
They see that the Shuni needs a piggyback ride, and Beryl will squat down for Ruff to climb on top. But yeah, I see stuff down here to the west, and I also see up here to the northeast. I kind of want to go west, because west is best.
Yeah, west works.
It rhymes, so it must be true.
East is beast, right?
No, that's not what I said.
Beast Coast. Yeah.
Beast Coast.
Harold follows, searching thoroughly as he go.
Okay.
Yeah, Ruff will take this search exploration activity.
Beryl will hold up a hand. I see some doors.
Natty 20 on my thorough search in this room.
Okay, you're searching along. All you really see as you go is the very, unnerving signs and evidence of, machines that strapped bodies in and possibly tortured them and extracted their souls. But everything is such disrepair as well. The things that have stood the test of time so far have been magical in nature. But that's about it.
Fine. Be like that.
West, yeah, I will.
I scout.
It's my prerogative. You scout. You come to the furthest western side and round a corner, and you see two double doors that lead to the west, and it looks as though these alcoved hallways that you're in loop around to the north and around to the east again. And Beryl, the first thing you spot is to the northwestern corner is yet another one of these globes.
Oh, may I smash this one? It looked kind of fun. Beryl just keeps walking, not seeing a response from anybody, just mischief
James
in her
nods
eyes.
on camera. Great for the audio medium.
Yeah, sorry, I'm taking notes. It's real hard to do my character voice and write fucking notes at the same time.
It's okay. It's
My
just a
bad.
good visual gag.
Harold was like, I don't know what she's talking about because I can't see around the corner, so...
And then as soon as Harold comes around the corner, Beryl just throws the orb at him and watches it sail over his head and smash it to the wall.
Snowball
Catch.
fight.
That's what you think's going to happen, but then he pulls out the cleaver and cuts it in half midair.
Oh shit.
Anime
Oh,
style.
this is why they call you the butcher.
How much broken glass do we need?
I think we've established the efficiency of that cleaver versus glass previously.
Oh yeah. Also, just to
Severely
go
lacking.
back for
Come on,
go back for
man.
one
Why
se-
you gotta do me like that?
to go back for just one moment. Freeman said there's 2 double doors. So are there 4 doors or is it just double
Yeah.
doors?
There are
There's 4
1,000 doors to the west if you just let it go exponentially.
I got it.
Yeah, you get the boon of Pharasma as well. All jokes aside, Beryl, as you smash this, the minor boon of Pharasma. And as you apparently continue around the loop, avoiding the double doors, and head to the east, you find one more of these crystal globes.
Ruff leaves it for Nick.
Rough. I mean, I know you got that curse going on. Don't you think that maybe it might be good to see if smashing this will help?
Yeah, I'm pretty up to snuff, and I really don't feel like smashing more glass right now.
Humble
Okay.
brag.
And he will
Looking at Harold directly while he says it.
Right in the eyes.
Ruff will smash the final orb as after taking a loop and making sure that this is everything, that there's nobody else in here.
Okay. Roll me a D100. Let's determine if this removes your minor curse or simply just grants you the boon on top.
52.
Okay, we'll say it removes the curse.
Hey,
Sweet.
what's the boon again?
The minor boon is you get a +2 bonus to a single check of your choice, basically. You can apply this after determining the result of your check. So it could potentially change the degree of success. And you have 24 hours to use it, so basically.
All right. After that, they all head back to the 2 doors on the west and form up with Ruff and Harold in the back, I think.
Okay. And again, I will present the opportunity for Raphael to dig into his Shaika consciousness to determine what this room might be before you enter.
Ruff's in your
Is there anything
monologue.
special on the doors?
Nope.
That is a 6 on the die for a 24. Do your worst.
Yeah, you feel as though perhaps, I can't tell you much with the 24, but you feel as though perhaps that maybe something yet more nefarious would occur after these souls were captured within these globes in whatever this room is on the other side.
At what point do we find the foot of the lighthouse here?
Yeah, good question. Hard to guesstimate the distance in a way when underground, you know?
I know, I was just implying that those souls end up as part of that necromantic magic.
Gotcha. Yeah. But yeah, with that, what little information that maybe seems almost a bit obvious, you line yourselves up in front of these double doors. Nick and Beryl at the front. You crack them open.
I'd like to check for traps real quick. With the 32.
No traps detected.
Magical auras?
Magical auras. Yeah, you sense some magic kicking around. Surely. Beyond the doors. Most of this place feels quite magical.
Would anything within 15 feet be moving that Inoki could hear with precise echolocation?
No.
Okay. Beryl kicks open the door, but gently.
Kicks open the door slowly with her hand.
It's a soft clang off the metal feet of the doors.
You open the door to a large chamber that is a spiny, dust-covered floor. It's actually just covered in shards of old glass. And to the far west is a large stone basin that is filled with swamp plants. And as soon as you open the door, you see these green will-o-wisps pop up on each side of the garden.
Ooh.
And you see above the basin of the garden a face in gray, wispy, smoky forms
Ooh.
floating above the swamps.
Spooky.
As you open these doors and take a step in, these things begin to they appear out of thin air. They glow with that typical eerie will-o-wisp light, and the smoky face says to all of you,
Ba weep kana weep Ninny Bonged.
That's the universal greeting.
Oh, well, weep na Ninny Bonged to you too.
indeed. And that's what we're going to call it.
What? I was like, I heard Bob weep. I was like, he's not about to ninny bong us, is he? And then, sure enough, he ninny bonged us right in the face.
Sure did. Stemming the Tide is an actual play podcast of the Adventure Path Abomination Vaults and is produced by the Uncharted North Network. Stemming the Tide uses trademarks and/or copyrights owned by Paizo Inc., used under Paizo's community use policy. We are expressly prohibited from charging you to use or access this content. Stemming the Tide is not published, endorsed, or specifically approved by Paizo. For more information about Paizo Inc. and Paizo products, visit paizo.com. Music is composed by Will Savino and artwork by Greyhood. Stemming the Tide is recorded remotely using Foundry Virtual Tabletop. If you wish to connect with us or support this project and projects to come, we can be found at unchartednorth.ca, patreon.com/unchartednorth, and on all major social media platforms. Links to all credits can be found in the episode description and our website. Thanks for tuning in.